more Cuphead, which is a thrilling time for me, personally. A few speedy notes before we carry on. One thing that's occurred to me is, given what we've seen at the store, how many coins are required for all the items that remain, and presumably there are even more beyond these, or possibly anyway. To buy everything in the store, we would need 4, 7, 11, 16, 20 more coins. Goodbye. And if I might draw your attention to our hit list for World 3, I see only 2 run and gun stages remain, and those tend to give you upwards at a maximum of 5 coins. And according to this thing, the DLC has 0. So when this finale also has 2 run and gun stages, it would appear that we have 10 coins to get the 20 coins worth of loot, which suggests to me that it's probably going to be situations like these bunch here, where you do like quests outside of the missions themselves. That will earn you some coins and stuff, so there's that. I also had the random thought, I was curious if retrying added to your deaths here. 76 perishings. It must not be counting retries, surely not, right? So if I retry there, and then exit to map, it was 76 a moment ago? Well, failed and perished, you could argue it's a failure if you... No, it doesn't count it anyway. It's a bit of a shame because I often will be hitting retry when I know I'm going to die, so it'd be kind of nice if it counted it. Even though I didn't literally die, just so I knew how many attempts the whole game will have taken me by the end, but whatever. Regardless, we ended last episode by clearing out the rest of World 2 here. As you can see, our ranks are sort of steadily going up as I get a bit more accustomed to things and everything. I am very keen on the idea of eventually going back for the max rank on all of them. I will say, I'm just trying to speak around spoilers a bit. I learned that it's you cannot get max rank on all the stages before having cleared the game once. You will understand what that means if you don't yet. When we clear the game. Although interestingly, I did some other pokings around, and you know how the timer only lights up gold if you get under 2 minutes. So I assumed that was the requirement for max rank. What I hear is that the max rank requirement only asks you to get 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So it's a bit more lenient. You just don't get that little nice golden text on it. Maybe that's completely wrong though, but I thought I heard that. Which would mean we actually qualified it for all of these except Peppy and Funhouse. And it was just other things that we didn't do. Like Jimmy the Great there, I think perhaps the situation, we were 2 ranks below A+ because I missed 1-2 parries, and that was all. And so it actually was giving us the time rank. Another random thought came to my head whilst editing. Well, I say random thought, it was a strategic happening in my brain. Was the realization that, so Shot A, Shot B, and Super have seemingly no bearing whatsoever on the flying stages, so I kind of just put out the idea of equipment having bearing on the flying stages at all. I think I said at some point maybe some of the charms have effect, but smoke bomb certainly wouldn't. At least I don't think so in the flying stages, but there are a few that absolutely would. No, I suppose, well, probably not this one. Gain access to her double jump, dash parry, and invincible roll. So I think is Miss Chalice just stronger than Mugman and Cuphead generally? But maybe you're on a time limit. It sort of seemed to have that sense when we're in the DLC. Not that I want to use the DLC for the main game stuff anyway. But I was thinking for the flying stages, it probably makes sense to equip something like Coffee, right? Because the smoke bomb isn't doing us any good. And it only occurred to me whilst in editing that that's probably how I should be doing that. And like I was saying, since we completed our hit list in this place, we're moving it on to World 3 very shortly. So we've gone from a nice sort of woodlands in Inkwell Isle 1 to a carnival in Isle 2, and I guess we'll be running into Mr. Dice, or King Dice, I guess is his name, again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crossed off. Looks like I might have underestimated you bums. You gave us them dinners, but good. Going over to the next island. Lots of fun times waiting for you there. Is it just gonna be like hell? It's just hell. That would be pretty exciting. Oh, the little mugs have some fight in them, I'll say that much. They're making mincemeat out of them dinners.
You see, I knew there was something special about those fellows.
Did we already have a voice for the devil? I can't remember. It's cool that they pop out of the theater bars. Oh, don't be too sure just yet, boss. I think there's something fishy about those two.
Don't blow your wig, Dice. If those 2 little finks try anything, I'll be waiting.
Neat. Nothing foreboding about that in the least. We are all comfortable and safe with all this. Ooh, oh, it's like a city. Very interesting indeed. All right, and the last thing I'll do before I stop talking your ear off and we get to some fighting is say that this game and Baba Is You, I think, are vying for my favorite gameplay of any game we've played this year so far. Oh, I lied. There's actually one more thing I will say. After I give effusive praise to this game and Baba's gameplay, they're basically on the exact opposite ends of what gameplay can be in a sense, but they are both phenomenal just in terms of like the playing experience. I want my feet to line up with this top of this lamppost. I don't know why I want that, but I want it. Hang on. Yeah, just like that. Anyway, last thing I'll say is I'm pretty sure it was turning off VSync last time that fixed things, because I have noticed like no problems like those weird things we were experiencing in episode 2 since then. Well, hello, there's a pirate. You're gonna need some tips if you want to kill all these deadbeats. Start by mixing up your weaponry. Can't expect all your arms to work the same on every foe. Mix and match land numbers, that's what I say. Yeah, I've been doing that. This is just the fast travel boat, or is this something different? Oh, never mind. Captain Briny Beard in shooting and looting. How are we feeling? Is it time to start with a boss fight already? I forgot this game just like throws you in there. I mean, I guess I could go look for a running gun stage, but yeah, let's give it a whirl. See what's going on here. I assume it won't be a flying stage. It'll probably be a platforming thing on a... Oh, I was expecting we were going to be on the ship, but evidently not. All right, so we're shooting at that briny beard there. I assume that barrel drops on us if we stand underneath it. Sure does. Okay, right. There are more things to worry about than just that, though. That's going to be probably a persistent sort of threat. Oh, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard to aim up at you from here. Oh, I guess not that hard. I don't know if it's doing more damage than the other thing, though. It's kind of... can be a little difficult to parry if I'm standing right that close, though. Oh, I see. Not all of them are parryable, but it does an awful lot of those pink ones. Who are you whistling for? Oh, there's a Kraken thing. Okay, you, I suppose, probably can be shot a little bit with the spread fire thing, because you're pretty close. Oh, wow, there's a lot of puffy visual effects blocking stuff.
You scares me like me buried treasure. Just a myth.
That's a little harsh. Right, okay, that taught us a lot about the way this works, so mostly we're just trying to avoid that thing and your bubblegum shooter at the same time, which isn't so difficult on its face. And when that Kraken thing shows up, it's not a bad move to just launch into our spread fire, it would seem. Stars are absolutely the way for this one, though, it would appear also. So we want to just be ready to do this, I guess, before you can really hit us with too many of those ink things, because you don't have all that much health. Right on. Okay. I could go for... I haven't landed a parry on one of these yet, because kind of you'd have to do it... I guess you have to preempt it, kind of like that. Like, jump before the fire has even happened. To be sure. Okay, this will be Kraken again, I imagine. Oh, no, it's a big old shark. Oh, boy. Shark's scary. Oh, hey, yeah, ouch. Okay, so you just stay at the far right for when that happens, I take it. Okay, this is interesting. I don't suppose I can aim my my super, so I can't really hit you with it from here until we go to another phase, and then you go somewhere else on the screen, I guess. Oh, boy. Now the ship is spitting cannonballs. Oh, very interesting. So what phase does that mean we are at on that, oh my god, those ink things are scary to... Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta work on the timing for when it chews and spits the cannonball. Okay, so that means we were as far as phase 3. Interesting, so this, briny beard here doesn't really themselves, like, change and move around so much as they add more friends to the battle every time. Okay. Very interesting indeed, which means my super beam actually might not be all that helpful here, although it did seem like I was able to deal damage to the creatures that it summoned, so maybe they have a shared health bar, so when the shark shows up, I can use my laser blast on the shark to damage Briny Beard? I don't know, just a thought. I mean, it would be better than doing nothing, although maybe my spread fire super would be useful in this place. Like, I mean, I can do a little bit of damage with this if I'm, prepared to avoid your bubblegum shooter when they happen. I can't tell how much damage this is dealing to the point to know if it's, like, really the way to go, though. Oh, boy, okay, that's new. Okay, all these dogfish, I see. Okay. So I guess I want to be swapping between my different guns for... Okay. Between the guns when the dogfish are happening, so that I can swap between just blasting them and then doing a long-range shot that will hit the pirate. Okay, so this is you, so maybe I should be doing... I should just ignore you at this point, I guess. If I didn't have the full supercharge. I thought it was going in order, but it seems to actually be totally random. Kind of like the Baroness von Bonbon. Which, I didn't realize they were going to do some more. Which summoned friend shows up. I can't tell if I'm doing more damage with this than I was with the stars at the time. Okay, but I should get rid of you fairly quickly before you have a chance to do too much of that to me. Okay, I wasn't ready for the ship to do that. Okay, it's chew, spit. Like that, okay. I gotta, okay, the ink got all over the screen, okay, and then there's some of this, and the cannonball, all poof like that, ow, got hit by that gumball thing. Oh wait, I can jump and do this. Silly me. That would have been a better way to do the whole thing. Okay, and now it's the dogfish situation, as well as cannonballs and other things. I'm just gonna go all defensive with stars here. Okay, and swap it a bit. Okay, this is the wrong place to be, I want to be far away. And then chew and cannonball, and then maybe some of this now. Gotta be sort of close, right? Oh, this looks like last phase. Oh, okay, and now it's a big old this situation, and I have no idea what any of the things it's shooting at us are, but I will do my best to avoid them where possible. Is it your tongue we were shooting at? Oh, okay. Oh my, okay. So last phase does very much change, so maybe save the super for this phase, hey? I guess we're hitting that sort of uvula. And if it closes its mouth at any point, duck, I suppose, for this. Duly noted. But I'm getting a bit of a hang on all of its summons so far. I have no concept whatsoever of if I was doing more damage with the constant stream of stars or with staying up close and doing the spread fire, though. I'm gonna say, probably just for my self-preservation, it's probably just easier generally to be laying onto it with the stars, huh? Like this. I don't even have to do anything for this. For the dogfish, when I've got the stars going. As long as the cannonballs are not also happening, I may as well go for a few parries where possible. Oh, I swore I hit that. Whatever. Bonk! It was already expired. It's a shame. It's a crying shame it is. So I actually don't know what all... So I guess phase 1 is when summons begin. And then phase 2 is when the cannonball... Sorry. Phase 2 is when the summons begin. Phase 3 is when the cannonballs start getting launched. Let's try and last the shark. Oh, right, I can blast you up there. Right, and I said I wanted to save the super for the last phase anyway. Okay, I'm messing everything up now. But I am getting a bit more of a sense of the shape of this fight. Yo! Oh, I wanted to grab that one before it left the screen, but I didn't want to extend myself too far. Dogfish isn't any problem to deal with, really. It's a little scary with the cannonballs at the same time, but it could be so much worse. Oh, okay, I thought that dogfish would be more gone than it was. That was just about at the last phase. Okay, I think we have learned a fair bit about this fight, and we are now soon to trounce it. It seems like we're starting off Heyo World 3 without the scariest boss we've ever encountered. That's a weird way to phrase it. With not the scariest boss we've ever encountered, with a gentle enough boss fight. They're not busting out the hardest stuff on us just yet, it would appear. Got a whole bunch of good super meter there, to the point that I can actually probably safely throw one of these out, just to speed this along a bit, and still probably have a supercharge for the final phase. Summon of who? Oh, you. May as well get rid of you before too much of this ink gets anywhere. Oh, does the ink not actually hurt you? It just goes all over the screen? Because I feel like I only got hit by it the one time, and actually I don't think I lost health, did I? It just covered the screen a bit. So maybe I should just be ignoring the squid if all it's going to do is cover the screen a little. For you, we want to get all the way over here. Oh, that cannonball started at an inopportune time, if I'm honest. But it's fine. We've still got some health to produce. Actually, is it a bit random how long it takes to chew the cannonball before firing? I think it might be. Okay, I've got a supercharge, but I'll save it up for till the final phase. I don't know yet if the ink actually damages you or not, but I'm just going to pretend that it does. I keep getting those things away. I probably could have used it and still gotten some super from those parries. Oh, we were just about to swap phases, though, so... It wasn't all the worst. We're close, though. I think I would estimate no more than 3 attempts, this one included, will it take us from this point onward. Sure would help if I got some of these parries, though. Yaw, like that, for instance. That's already our 3 parries for the score, if we were concerned about that. Yaw, bonk. That's already a supercharge, so we'll just lay into him with that. We should surely get another one charged before long. Bonk that as well. Okie dokie. Who are we summoning? We are summoning you. Let's just get rid of you quickly because it's easy. So I'm not sure if the ink hurts us, but let's pretend it does, just to be err on the side of caution. Oh, and I almost the end of the supercharged up yet again. Maybe get 3 going before the total end of this. All right, just be on this side of the shark. Ooh, oh, and the cannonball starting now is a little scary, but it's fine. Yeah, let's just blast another one of these off, shall we? I don't necessarily need one for the final phase. I could probably get good, maybe. Okay, I wasn't expecting those 2 cannonballs right back to back. Got hit by both of them in a row. That wasn't good. That was really bad. That was just a really awful stretch. I think it is fair to say my skills were just a myth in that round. Fair one, Briny Beard. So, holding to my earlier prediction, this is the penultimate or ultimate attempt. Hi-yaw, hi-yaw, just like that. Oh, I could have got that third one too if I were a little more with it. But alas, hindsight's 20/20. Okay, hopefully one of these or 2 of these will be parryable. Hey, oh, thank you for the slower fire right there. That sure makes that easier. Wah! What are you summoning? What's it gonna be? Let's hear it, Briny Beard. It is you. Okay, get you out of the way. And Gumbo 1, Gumbo 2. Nice, solid meter built for us. Shark, so we want to be nowhere near that, but this is around the time when the cannonballs start firing, and we've got this thing going on at the same time, so that was all just a horrible, horrible sort of situation. I'm going to save my super for the final phase, methinks. At this juncture, oh, that plus dogfish is bad. Hey-yo! Okay, ooh, yeah, cannonball plus dogfish actually is kind of scary. Yup! I've done, like, no damage to Briny Beard over the past little bit. Yep, don't need to parry that at the moment. It'll just be a waste of my effort, I think, since I got full meter. And we're near to a phase change, we imagine. Please don't be the shark. Oh, that makes things complicated for me, because I have to get close to the thing that shoots the cannonballs. Well, shark, okay. Alright. Phase is about to change. I'll now throw one of these out. Hopefully it hits that thing there. Oh, are you invulnerable for this? Okay, I might have just wasted that then. I see. Sorry, I didn't realize it was invulnerable while for the start of that, but it seems that way. So this is just duck? Okay, but duck somewhere that the barrel isn't going to be. I'm understanding that. Let's do a few more of these. Maybe we swap back to stars. Ooh, these are getting faster, are they? Maybe just hide down here for a bit? Oh yeah, they can't. There's a lot of stuff that actually can't really hit you if you're ducking. It would seem. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah, I could have done that a lot more efficiently if I'd screwed up a little less with the second super for one thing, and been a little tighter out of the cannonballs and everything. But that one doesn't seem like it'd be hard to get max rank on at some point. Yeah, it gave me less super meter because I flat out missed with the second one. I didn't realize it worked that way. Sorry, that one wasn't that trying at all. It was just perfectly jazzy. You just kind of roll with the punches and they roll with you. I feel like I early on glomped onto this fairly solid setup of the stars plus the spread. Not that there are a lot of guns we had I haven't tried, like the lobber. Maybe it's like more damage per second than my spread fire. So contract obtained for Captain Brinybeard. It only took us, what, 10 minutes or so? Maybe a little more. That could have been so much worse. Apparently that's the second one in the list, so there's one a little earlier on. Oh yeah, there's this sort of building back here that I didn't walk up to for some reason, even though it was wobbling as though it was a level or a battle. Rumor of Honeybottoms in Honeycomb Herald. Well, let's just get a bit of a walk around Inkwell Isle 3 for a bit and get used to things, shall we? I'm falling so in love with this game, I tell you though. Just gets better every second. Hello! You boys think your situation is a multicolored mess, don't you? But what if I told you there was a way to see in shades of gray? A way that only a pacifist platformer would be able to perceive. So this is one of the things I was alluding to earlier. There is a special P rank you can get on run and gun stages if you do not kill any enemies. I've heard it's basically the equivalent to the highest rank, but I don't know if that means you could like 100% the game without actually playing those stages well. Because I assume you get it regardless of whether you've done the parries and what your health bonuses and everything. Because otherwise, you would have to use your super meter. No, you wouldn't on the running guns, I guess. But you would have to use parries, which... Well, regardless, I guess what I should say is I don't know whether you need to also fulfill the other requirements to get the pacifist rank. Or if it's just get through it, survive, without having killed anyone, and your grade automatically gets like upgraded to above A+ to P. Regardless. Would you violent little mugs believe me if I told you that? I wonder. I don't know what they mean about the black and white thing, and you get some kind of upgrade that lets you see the world in black and white? And would that help? I don't know. Ooh, a spooky ghost ship. Cala Maria in High Seas Hijinks. That sounds like a cephalopod fight of some kind. And without doing it, it seems like we won't be able to proceed much past here. And there's the mausoleum for our third super, it would appear. Oh, what the hey, let's do this running gun stage. It looks like it'll give us access to some stairs here or something. Perilous Piers. I was kind of feeling like saving the running guns for after doing all the bosses, but... why not? Perilous Piers, you say? Oh, boy. Okay, I guess I can lay on the thing. If we're not doing pacifist just yet, and if we're sort of hoping that all our ill deeds will be undone when we get rid of the devil in the end, then I suppose it's at least partially ethical to take down enemies in our efforts to do so. Ooh. If it increases our chances of defeating the devil and then undoing all the bad stuff we've done. So those barnacles sure have a feisty bit of health on them. We're 2 coins in, which generally is a marker of how far in the level you are, so we're about 2/5 of the way. Oh, okay. That was a very generous hitbox. I don't really understand why it was like that. I thought that box was going to be in the foreground and it was going to stop me from moving on, actually. Ouch. Okay, we got to dash and then do this, and then get up over the lobster. I almost got it a walrus. Hey, yo. And then, there's a coin inside here. I only just caught that at the bare corner of my eye. Was that the 4th or 3rd one we're at? I'm actually not 100% sure yet. I guess these platforms are going to go down once we've taken care of them. That would make some sense. But otherwise, we're poofing along reasonably well. Oh, what? Where do I go? Oh, I have to keep parrying along you, do I? Oh. Well, that changes matters. But we were otherwise close to the end. Here goes. They did not sound very confident in me. Here goes with this again. Ow. Smoke bomb is really handy for getting past these barnacles if I only do it right, which I have now failed twice in a row. But no matter, now we just have to do the rest of it hitless, easily and casually and instantly, like boom, and like... Why did everyone die when I died? I was gonna say boom when I got the second coin. Ahem. As I meant moments ago, parry. Wait for you to be in between these and then poof through you, or just get rid of you. That may also function. Probably easier to just poof through you like that. I want the coin though, so don't miss that, crucially. Poop, ouch! I feel like I did a lot better the first time we went through here. Poof! Just want to get on you so I can do this easily. Oh, this is a bad place to poof into. Okay, I think I was maybe just a little more wary that first time through, and I got all confident because of how far we got that first time. Okay, so those lobster's claws don't actually hurt you, just their head, I guess, when it touches you. It's an interesting bit of hitboxery going on there. Hey, ooh, ah. And then, what do I do about this? I don't know. Get rid of this barnacle, I guess, before... Did that lobster just shoot lightning bolts out of its hands? And if so, how was I supposed to detect it? Because I didn't. I will inform you thusly that I did not, in fact, detect it before it was too late. Wow, that hook is placed perfectly to block that coin the first time you move your face through that area. You know what I mean? Okay. So this one you just gotta ow! You gotta wait for one of these two to be in place. Oh, I keep trying to poof through that. That's just a bad way to do that, Admiral. Badmiral. Now go! Go forth and prosper, or something, as SpongeBob would put it. Hey-oof! And hey-ya! Okay. Breathe it all in, focus it all up, do it all good-ish, rightly, vaguely. Poof onto this thing and don't die, though. Waiting for it to get as far as the coin, which it will shortly. Okay, and then move on to this one like that. That's what I was trying to do those past few times when I, dramatically flubbed it. Okay, yeah. Remember, the claws on that one don't hurt you, but the face does. It's very weird in the way it's shaped. Please just get out of my way. And then they also sometimes just decide to do lightning bolts, and it's scary. Oh my god, I thought you were done with your whole situation. Okay, yeah, that thing just does lightning bolts and then disappears. Very odd indeed. Okay, we're getting a whole hang of it. That's the fourth one or third one? I keep forgetting. I feel like that was the fourth one. Yeah, must be, right? And then we go, poof, oh, okay, you can't poof, parry, and then poof again. Oh, okay, I can just stand on your head. Oh, okay. And there's this thing behind me doing bubbles and stuff. Okay. I'm sort of picking up the vague and general idea of this. What now? Okay, I was supposed to parry and then do the shrimp or something. I want the coin! Okay, the end of that situation is very dodgy, but the rest of it is not that bad. It's reasonably handleable. Why did you have to be there? Why did there have to be a fish there? There could have just not been a fish there and it would have all been better. But instead it was bad. Alright. These rabble-rousing barnacles. Why is there always a fish just as soon as I puff there? It's no nice. It's all mean. Ow! Oh, I thought I got that hedgehog-looking thing. Oh, I guess it's an urchin. Okay. That was just a dramatically bad way to do that. Ahem. Ow. I always screwed that one for some reason. But other than that, the quietude was helping until it wasn't. Okay. I'm getting a little tired of this first bit now. I mean, not like the way I've gotten tired of some NES platformers I've had to redo levels on a million times, but I'm getting tired of it because I absolutely should not have been messing up the ladder. Well, not that I shouldn't have been messing it up, but that latter part took an awful lot to learn, it feels like, and I'm only just now getting what I was supposed to be doing the whole time. So it feels like it could have all happened a little sooner had I just learned it my way through that ladder a bit, a little faster. If you're really zippy about this, you can kind of outpace the lobster, and you don't really have to face off with it too directly for a while here. Poof to the other side of you, poof here, poof to the other side of you, and you stop there. Haha, and then we're all fine, and you don't have to cross paths with your lightning bolts, which are horrifying. Okay, so it's this, and poof, and then we get onto you, do this. Oh, that makes you shoot the cannonball, so I have to do that at specific times to get rid of the rocks, is it? Oh, and that's why it was bad for me before, because that's why the thing went under the waters, because I didn't do that, is what you're saying. Okay, it makes sense to me. Give me this coin, though, I really want the coin. Okay, I see. I didn't realize that, I don't even know what hit me. That hitting the thing on your head was what made the cannonball launch before. Okay, the shrimp, that was the end right there, but the shrimp. Some of those shrimp were pink, I do realize that, but the color of the orange shrimp and the pink shrimp, the orange shrimp and the pink shrimp was very close to my eye, and I couldn't distinguish from it quickly enough, because I'm not good with color vision, so sorry about that. I could only tell, after looking at it for a bit, which one was which, so I probably won't be able to get the parry on them. At least that's how it felt from my peripheral vision. Maybe if I looked at it a little more carefully, it would be more obvious up front, but I think I'm just gonna have to say no-go parrying them, because I will not be able to tell the difference fast enough, I'm afraid to say. With these fish, it's quite obvious, but the shrimp, it was not for me. Yo, okay. And ha, hoo, hoo, ha! Get away from me, lobster! Poof to the side of you, then jump, and then get to this boat before the lobster can even lightning bolt us. Normal sentence I just said. Anyway, I also got max health here, and I understand that the hitting the thing on the top of this thing's head is what the anchor that's stuck in its head. I mean, is what actually launches the cannonball out of its mouth, which I did not catch earlier. I don't know if I can actually get rid of this thing that's jumping in and out of the water. Yeah, it's oh, I was looking at the shrimp and not the bugger. It's this kind of similar shade the shrimp have. I can tell the difference, but I don't think fast enough to be useful. So I will stop trying. And just accept that I can't, and just keep carrying on with the rest of it. That's got to be about the end, right? Oh, here's the pier at the end. I see. Ooh, and poof! Hey, could have got that with no hits if I just paid a little more attention on that one segment where I missed the anchor and I just got hit by the rock. That was everything else at max rank, right? Time surely was fast enough. So yeah, that would have been, 0 out of 3 parries. I guess I would have to hit the fish or the shrimp for it. Never mind. So I assumed, it was a silly thing to assume, because you have to do the parries on the anchor to proceed, so I shouldn't have assumed they counted for my rank, and the buoys and stuff. But whatever, we got through it, got all our coins, and did it pretty zippily. Mugman. And as expected, it gave us some stairs to our next mausoleum. Why not? Let's grab that. There'll be more times for parries, I suppose. And if I'm understanding correctly what we were hearing before, if we get 4 parries in a row, we get some kind of special unlock or something. And this might be the time to do that, since these things don't actually hurt you to touch them. So you can get as close as you'd like to time the parries nicely. Oh boy, okay, stop! I swear I hit it twice. They are getting way more fast and furious here, though. Is there any particular charm that would help us here? I suppose not really, since none of our supers are going to help us. None of our EX shots or supers are really going to help us with this, I don't imagine, since it's just a parry check over and over. Ah, I see, but it's random in what pattern they come, so sometimes you'll get a harder pattern than others, I suppose. When we get 4 parries before hitting the ground, 4 parries in a row, that juggler will have something nice for us, if I was understanding correctly, which I could well be not understanding correctly. Oh, this thing's new. It's going to take a multiple, is it? Oh, it splits into multiple. Well, that was 4 before I hit the ground. Hey-yo! I guess maybe it doesn't count if you split one up into 2 of them. Ah, oh, this thing is scary the way its pattern works. Hey-yo! Hey-yo! And then I'll get you 2, and then smoothly transition into that one. Okie doke. Missed that. Expert stuff. Get the small one. Fast! Okay, that was close. I'm gonna go for a 3 for on you here. Or a 6 for. Hey, parry 5 times before hitting the ground. Nice. Done it. Gotta be close to the end of this horde of them, you imagine? Victory! Obtain all super hearts, Magician Lord also achieved. Yippee! Hello again, Miss Chalice. Thank goodness it came by. Those lousy ghosts had me but good that time. Here's the last magical super art I was able to find for you. Ooh, I'm so excited to see what it does. Well, time for me to take a powder. Good luck. Oh, you hardly need it, Miss Chalice. You're looking bomb as ever. That's not really proper 1930s slang, is it? Whatever. But what is super number 3? Giant Ghost. Maneuver your spirit and body simultaneously for maximum damage. Oh, so you become like a projectile for a bit, I guess. Kind of like the super from the plane, except different. Oh. Wait, no. Maneuver your spirit and body simultaneously for maximum damage. Well, I gotta just check what it does, obviously. Briny Beard! Now that I'm taking your soul, we can do some sparring just to see how this works, I imagine. I've got something tells me I'm gonna prefer my giant laser beam anyway. Because I tend to be guilty of whenever a game gives me many build choices, just falling in line with whatever one I got most used to quickly enough. Like when I got used to first, whatever one I picked first usually ends up being the one I'm most comfortable with, and I don't really change or adapt well in situations where I have multiple. Oh yeah, those ink balls never dealt any damage. That'll be nice information for eventually getting the max rank later on in our lives. All right, Teddy. Oh boy. Okay, it's terrifying. But I'd like my max super, please, if it could be arranged. And one gumball parry will give it to us. So what is it? Do we get 2 of us to maneuver? Super Ghost. Oh, okay, I just get this thing that follows me and... Okay, yeah, that sounds like it's going to be hard to use. It probably does more damage than the laser beam, but it's infinitely harder to aim. So it hovers above you for a bit and then scoots off, and it presumably does a lot of damage whilst it's above you. But unlike the laser beam, you're not invincible while it's going on, it would seem, so... It's not like a thing where you just watch yourself dunk on the enemy. So in essence, what I like about Super 1 is it's kind of like a balance of Super 2 and 3. Super 2 is you're invulnerable for a little bit, but has no other special effects. Super 3 is you do a lot of damage for a bit, but has no other special effects, it seems. And Super 1 is you're invulnerable for a bit and do a lot of damage. Oh, it even says ground or air here, so I should have remembered earlier that I could do it in the sky, but alas. Anyhow, about time we go rough up some other beatnik, huh? Let's be honest, fellows, shall we? There's a class of grade A people, and then there's, well, everyone else. At the moment, you seem like everyone else. And that means you cannot experience the world in the special way I do. Very well. I suppose we'll worry about what that means when we go back for some better ranks. What is going on here? Werner Werman in Marine Corps? I assume that's a pun. Like a murine is like some kind of animal. Like it's some class of animal, but I'm not sure. But yeah, Summer Games Fest is on right now. It's June 5th at the time of recording. I hope you enjoy, all who attended. Hope there were some announcements you liked. While I'm here Googling the word murine. Anything relating to or affecting rodents. Okay, there you go. So it's gonna be a big old mouse. I was pretty sure there was a pun involved there that I wasn't aware of. Right on! Some big old mouse in the big old house. Let's see how it works. Oh, interesting. You're some kind of mechanic or pyrotechnics expert? Oh, okay, interesting. So I can stay kind of close to you, but you're rocking back and forth, so if I were... Oh, wait, what? Oh, the bombs explode, fire outward, sideways. That's really scary. That was as easy as 1, 2, 3. So, zwei? Zwei, surely. Okay, a German pyrotechnist mouse. Got it. Okay, I'm thinking maybe actually stars are the way for this, so I can just keep my focus on making safe this one part of the battlefield for the time being, rather than trying to avoid the firebomb, the bombs, their fires, and you rocking back and forth. Some preparable things here. Oh, there's springboards. Oh, that I can use to... Oh, okay, that I have to use to get over that. Okay, it's making sense. Slowly but surely. Now a catapult. Oh boy. And what does the catapult do? Some big things that didn't get parried for some reason. All right. And that was just phase 1, and there were like 4 different unique attacks I gotta worry about. This feels like it's gonna be a battle then of numerous and scary things. Like, it's gonna be a battle of variety is the sort of name of this game, it would appear. The bombs so far are my biggest scary thing. I guess they're cherry bombs or something like that, because they look like cherries. Because the fire from the ground at the same time... Oh my god, there's a cat outside? Is that like the Jerry to this Tom? Wait, which one's the cat? Between Tom and Jerry. I never watched it, I'm sorry to say. Alright, I'm bad at using the springboard to jump over that thing so far, but... Yo! Okay, like I was saying, the bombs with the fire... Avoiding the fire from the ground as well as the next bomb explosion at the same time is all... fairly trying. Oh, I should be doing this before this, so I could have parried this for extra meter, but I didn't. Hey-yo! Oh, I did. I got it just in time, it would appear. Happens fairly quickly, it would appear, also. Alright. 2 more things of meter done. What is missile, and what is with the stuff on the side of the screen? I don't know what I should be doing. Oh, I can get... I see, this is phase 2. Oh, I thought you were going to stay up there for a bit. Okay. Bunch of bottle caps showed up. This tank is the ultimate weapon. You will not win. Bunch of bottle caps showed up. Our adversary went up, and then I thought that was an indication that I was supposed to be getting to the other side, and then they went down. So it was just an indication that you can get to the other side, I think. There was a lot going on anyway. This is definitely very much of the Cagney variety of fight, where it's about overwhelming you with different things happening at the same time. And that's its sort of main strategy. That said, none of all the fights we've done so far in this game have managed to be unique, even when they're using sort of similar strategies to one another, it would appear to me. Okay, so I was trying to wait till they were rushing forward to use the springboard, but it seems like you want to use it just the second it lands on the ground, effectively, because the springboard situation happens really fast. Alright, this is one I can see being very difficult to max rank. But for the time being, I am learning, however, sluggishly. I can't believe it granted me that. I felt like I didn't deserve to avoid that there, but it gave it to me, so this is not the time to be looking at gift horse in the mouth, I think. See, when they were dealing with the Trojan horse, they didn't have to worry about all this other stuff as the thing, so I want to boing before this happens. Oh, what? Why did it wait like so much longer this time? Okay. Anyway, I don't get that springboard thing just yet, but hopefully I will before long. And poof! And, oh yeah, smoke bomb. Smoke bomb really helps with just staying in the air to avoid these things. Oh, I should be doing this before you launch your thing so I can actually get some meter off them. It seems like my thing blasting them slows them down in their attack a bit, so that's kind of nice, actually, because it means I can use it to halt them from doing a projectile before I've had a chance to parry some. So let me just stay on this side for the time being. Oh, I see. The bottle cap from the bottom right is rolling there like it's about to... Oh, there's another platform here. I didn't even realize that was a thing. Okay, so this one is obviously one where you would you're going to need to drop down the platform at some point. I didn't even realize this was a platform I was looking at from here. Oh, right, I need to not be on the same elevation as you. Okay, I could probably do spread fire for this. Oh, okay, and there are sometimes entire sides will be dangerous to be on. Okay, I'm getting a little bit more of what that phase is about, and I should absolutely have the spread fire on because I'm never going to be far away from you. I'm always going to be just on your left or just on your right side. Okay. Yup. But I think stars for this first phase feels appropriate. Yup. Yup. Some more catapult action. This is a fairly free parry. It's not too much. Okay, I was about to say there's not too much randomness in how fast it goes and where the parryable ones are placed, and then that all happened. So that was just kind of dismal. Never mind everything I just said. It would have gave me a random thing where there were projectiles far away from me and they were faster than they felt like they were normally. Okay, so do this. Okay, I swear that took that happened instantly the second the springboards hit the ground the last few times, and now it's been waiting 5 seconds. I'm just going nuts, clearly, but it's fine. My memory is just failing me there, but it's okay. Okay, so I lied. The catapult is not always a free parry, because sometimes they happen in a trajectory that makes it very difficult to parry reliably without also getting hit. So I can actually... Oh, okay, no, I see. There is a bit of randomness to how soon you do the charge right after the springboards are launched. Okay, wasn't my imagination. Good, okay. I thought for a minute I was just losing all of the marbles that I had collected over this period of gaming. But wasn't so. I think the bomb explosion, that the puff of cloud that goes upward from the... Ow, I was just a little too early on that one. From those cherry bomb things, it does not actually have a hitbox. I don't think you can actually be harmed by it, like I was thinking you were. I feel like we were at the end of this phase the last few times where it was at this time. Okay, here we go. So I want to swap to spread fire for you, and now I'm mostly just trying to not be on the same elevation as you. There's one coming from my left here, but it doesn't go that close. Okay. Righty. I got it supercharged here, but I don't know if the right time to use it is. How about now? Sure. Oh, sorry, I thought the fire just happened. So I was like, let's drop down now to get ahead of the next fire thing. Alright, not very good at this first phase, but I am getting a general understanding of the whole thing slowly, but surely. I don't know what hit me there. I guess it was a lingering effect of the bomb, but that sure felt like it was gone by then. But I don't think it's the puff of smoky cloud that comes up from the bomb that damages you. I see. There's a burst of fire that hangs around for a little bit. Got it. Makes enough sense to me. Right on. That one reminds me a bit of the Snatchers thing where it's a laser that comes out of the ground, but there's also a shockwave from it. In the Snatcher from Hat in Time, I should clarify. That was just a sad parry to miss, which is why I restarted there. This is a scary place to be, with all these bombs falling. Hey-oh! Just barely got in after that burst of flame. Oh, it's launching them when it's close to me. I don't like it when it does that. I like it when it launches them when they're far away like that, so I have a lot of time to calculate a measured response. So I wait for you to pop out, and then go, hiya, charge. Okay, no, I did it way too early even still. I wait for you to pump your fist 2 or 3 times and then bounce off the springboard, I guess. And I guess it also depends on how close you are at that point. Oh boy, that was close to being really awful. Regardless, still not very good at the springboard thing, but it's fine. These foreground elements sure block those things of fire on the ground. Okay, now that we're swapping to this, it's time for spread fire. I can't get run over by the wheels of this device, I don't think. So, I've got a supercharge. Now would be the time for that, hey? So it's fine to stand right up in front of the thing. It's just going to push you around a little bit, which is okay. And launch these attacks right into this thing. Okay, I'm getting with the way the bottle caps work. They are buzzsaws that come in from the sides of the screen. We're going to be just about done with this phase. That entire side of the screen is no longer safe. Oh, I wasn't expecting that one to go quite that close. Now we're in the final phase. We have no idea what it does. We're fighting the cat. Okay, this is a very Tom and Jerry-esque situation. I think I can probably hit you from anywhere with my spread fire thing. Okay, you had a pink thing that I was supposed to hit. What hit me? Oh, okay. I think maybe... I'm not certain about this, because it all happened very fast. I think maybe the pink thing that the ghost mouse that came out of the prison in the cat's mouth shot at me, that was pinkish, hit the ground and turned into a skeleton that bum-rushed me. But all I saw was me dodge the pink thing, and then I died, and then I saw some bones dissolving in my place. Okay, we did not get far in that phase. Whoo-wee! Okay, this one is fairly emotionally intense. There's quite a lot to keep track of, but, ow! As I say, we are getting, it seems, mostly a little farther each time, so if I just keep at it, I think we'll have a good go with this one. Hi-yo! Nice easy pattern for me to parry that one. Again, that one in the middle is the easiest one to parry, so thank you for RNGing me 2 in a row. Bombs exploding is a little dodgy. I guess I can run ahead of them and then dodge backwards into them and it'll be very easy, but not so. Okay, so wait for you to jump and pump fist 1, 2, just 2. Okay. 1, 2, then jump on the springboard. I think I'm getting more or less what to do there. The bombs still pose a threat to me, but it's okay, right? As evidenced. But hey, we're learning. I should have done this probably 8 years ago, but we'll do it now. Alright, we're swapping to bottle caps time. This one I find easier than the first phase so far, although I'm not great at it. Ooh, that got a lot closer to me than I was expecting. I don't know if I can be on the wooden part of these buzzsaw things. Also, do you hurt me to touch you? Yes, okay. I just figured I should make sure I knew that before we proceeded. Because it would be a lot easier if I could just run through its head during that point. But it's got a spike on its helmet. That's why. Sorry, just wanted to check and make sure. Okay. Ha ha. It's not that funny. Okay, okay, and poof through that. All right, okay, getting a little bit better on the timing with these cherry bombs, but it is very much the situation of where they place multiple bombs back to back makes the attack way easier or way harder, depending. So there is a lot of chance in how difficult that ends up being, in essence. Okay, wait for you to pop out, pump, then boing. Okay. Getting the idea of that slowly but surely, and we nearly got a supercharge, which will close out this phase handily. Ooh, boy. Okay. Because if it does too close together like that, you more or less just try and jump over both of them at once, like that, right? But if it does one where it does like 3 of them all in different parts of the map, it's a little bit of a different story. Oh, the can hurt me. Okay, I didn't expect that, because this cart doesn't hurt me, so I didn't think running into the can there would. But it's just for the phase change, so that's easy enough to deal with. I forgot about the fire for a half a sec there. Okay, that was scary. I could be swapping sides to get away from some of the buzzsaws, but oh, that ended really fast, huh? Wah! That was quite the sound. Nearly got another supercharge, although actually, oh, okay, that's new. Maybe because you're above me. Oh, okay, only one of those hit. I was gonna say we deal more damage with the EX shot because it just blasts an array of shots above you, but only one of them actually landed on their hurt box. So I think that's probably the wrong move to have. Still haven't gotten to the point where I actually know what to do about these things with the throwing the spirit energy at the ground, but we'll get to that in a minute. First, we gotta get back through these first few phases. Okay, so 2 bombs in succession like that is just jump over 1, 2. 2 bombs in close succession like that, sometimes you want to hang out in the air, but sometimes it's as simple as just jumping over 1, 2 like that. And hopefully we get one of the pink things in the middle like that. Nice easy parry for us. Pink thing in the middle, easy parry. Indeed, indeed. It was smoking a matchstick, I only just realized. Or was it smoking a matchstick or just used a matchstick to light its smoking implement of choice? Cigar, cigarette, whatever it was, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so, pump, charge. And then you blowing over them like that. Getting the timing for that. It did a little salute as it went down. Cherry bombs again. See, it's these ones where they do, like, 2 that are on opposite sides of the map, though, that it pulls my brain in different directions and makes it difficult for me. But this, I'm now getting the deal of pump, boing. The timing is all the way fine. I just wasn't getting before that the timing varied from version to version, like from version of the from instance to instance of the attack. That's what I mean to say. Nice 2 easy parries of the middle one there. Depending on how the pattern is, you can probably get 2 parries at once. Avoid touching the can, but at this point you can get right up on the cart. Buzzsaw is coming for me, but I'll be up here before that point. Got max health now and almost a supercharge, which I'll save up for the cat phase. We teared through this phase reasonably fast these times. That was that. Okay, that went pretty quickly. Now we're going for the cat, which I still has a whole bunch of attacks I don't really get. I think you want to stay in the middle for the most part, though, because this just comes in from this one side, which, by the way, I should blast a laser on here. I don't know if touching the cat's face hurts you. Oh, okay. Things fall from the ceiling. Very interesting. Got max health here, so I might just make it on improv here, even though I have no idea what I'm doing here just because I have enough health to tank it for a while, but now we're going to this thing. I think I probably want to parry this if I'm understanding correctly, because otherwise bad things happen at the ground. Okay, that couldn't have been easier once Oh, it was the mouse piloting it! Okay, I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay, I just straight up lucked out, and it just gave me the easy paw from the side thing twice there. Bow! In fact, that might be a max rank for the moment, isn't it? That's the first time we've gotten a max rank on our first clear. But like I said, it's not technically the max rank because there's an S rank that comes later, but that's the max rank we can get for the moment. Which was almost entirely due to the luck on that last phase just giving me the easy claw thing. Because that one is like, after the first time, you're never going to get that wrong, basically. It's just, it reaches in one side, you go to the other side, there's nothing else attacking at that point, so you're safe. The rest of it was a little more complicated, and I was only just starting to learn what it was by the time the fight was over. But hey, that's not a bad time to close this episode out. 2 bosses, a run and gun, and a mausoleum in one episode is not awful progress. But like I was saying, World 3 here is the longest one we've dealt with yet, so I doubt it'll be over in 2 episodes like the rest of them so far. But gosh, this game is so fun. Well, the next video on the channel is going to be some more Archipelago, our campaign 2. So much excitement. It was a fun episode, but I also made a lot of calamitously bad mistakes and wasted a lot of the resources that we've spent a long time building up, so Campaign 2 Episode 4 is gonna be a bit more trouble. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And it was initially intended to go up on June 1st, but my schedule got smushed around, and so I was going up a little later in June, but we'll handle it. After which is some more Persona 3 Portable, I do believe. So thank you all so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! It's good. Now we just gotta survive. Well, it's going through that room is certainly safe. Not game over 20. Like, not die twice to game. I'll get you back in a second. And it was real easy to say, let me tell you.